More speed. Good grief! Ugh. Ha. I condemn you!
To move!
Ha. More speed. Yeah. Touche. Yeah.
Finally, No.
Don't blink!
Yo, I've been talking this whole time. I forgot I muted my mic. Like a dummy. I'm over here, like, trying to read in my best Paimon voice. Making some commentary. And then I look down and I notice the frickin' bar isn't picking up my voice. And I'm like, I'm sorry, hello, what? And then I look down and see that my red button is on rather than it being white. And I'm like, oh. I see. Well, hi there. Welcome to the stream. Now that I have audio. Tamari? Hi, the Eternal One. I've seen you from somewhere, right? Probably. Zysis? It's possible you've seen me from somewhere. I play Final Fantasy XIV and Genshin and lots of Undertale. I'm on Twitter. My name has been Iyashi for many, many years. Last night at the bar? At the bar? I don't go to no bar. Genshin boy! Hey, hey, hi Ichigo, what's up? It's simple. I will hide the Tamari somewhere nearby, and if Big Sis can find it within the time of a Tamari song, you win. Is that how Tamari is played? Is it? Huh? An awesome Big Sister adventurer taught me, and she said, Kujira, remember, you must say if you win, you'll get good stuff. Oh, that's the kid's name. Oh, I want you to play along, but okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Want to reset that? I totally saw you at the bar last night. What are you doing? Nothing much, just lurking streams, LMAO. Nice. Hi, Ichigo. Oh, good evening. Data, what's up? I just saw the purple and I'm like, purple. So, Big Sis, if you win, you'll get the good stuff. Good stuff? Yashi, Paimon thinks they only want to play with... Paimon thinks it's only right to play with children. But I still don't think Tamari is played like this. It may be gameplay that only local people know. Let's not care about such details. Your kid, Kujare. Kujare? Maybe? Right, we'll play with you. Play with children? Yes, Paimon wants to play with children. Yeah, let me do my eyebrows. Yeah. Yay! Paimon, you're making us look bad, Paimon. Oh, God. What am I claiming and how? Where is it? What even is a Jamari? Hello, random stranger. Isn't Paimon like 1,000 years old? Yeah, probably. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's a F. That one didn't count. Let's go look for that kid and start again. Okay, I got it this time. I didn't realize at the top there was a... it's too hard for you. No, it's not. That's because Paimon was just warming up. Big Sis, you want to try again? I do. I think Paimon is the queen. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that she's the evil queen. Lady that stole the sibling. Yeah, because of the same star thing in her hair. There it is.
Speed of light.
Ah, hi, Fox! There's so many foxes here! So you guys all missed me, like, fangirling over the fox, and I was even, like, kiki and being like, hi, little fox! Like, I was having so much fun with it and everything. Just waiting for that FBI open up meme. Yes.
More speed.
Small child is gone. Small child, where did you go? Thought we were playing a game. Rude. Oh, there he is. Probably help if I was in the right place, right? Big Sis is amazing. You found it right away. Yeah, totally. Ho ho ho! Iyashi is a seasoned traveler that has been to many nations. Kiki is best character. She is. Wow, so have you been to Mondstadt? Certainly have. That's so cool! I heard that Big Sister that... from Big Sister... that there are many beautiful places in Mondstadt, like Storm Terror's Lair with super duper tall towers. It's... Did they say it wrong? Storm Terror's Lair? I feel like we're correcting him, but I don't see the fix. Do you think everyone is either in high school or middle school or in elementary? I mean, it's possible. What area are you in right now? I'm in Inazuma. I am in the island that you get stuck at. I'm on that big island, the main island. Is that so, small child? Yep. I wonder if that tower is taller, or the almighty Shogun's Tenshinhan Shukaku is taller. Genshin is such a big game, it is. Kid Kujira, why are you alone in the wild? I can't do a Paimon voice, I'm trying. Because my sister went fishing, or my sister was fishing. She thought I would scare the fish away, so she let me go out to play. Once I met that big sister who was an adventurer, she saw that I was bored, so she gave me a lot of tamari and told me to go find greedy travelers to play with. Greedy travelers. 10 GB for mobile. Yeah, it is. We're not greedy, we're worried. Paimon's worried you might be bored playing by yourself. That's right. I think Big Sis is really nice and so happy. Alone in the wilderness. You're a kid alone in the wild. Aren't you afraid of running into danger? And you even have good stuff on you. Paimon, stop referencing the... You're really kind, Big Sis. Don't worry. That Big Sister adventure taught me. As long as I do something to it, the tamari can turn into a bomb. Eek! That's so dangerous! I need to start living my characters. Gotta start grinding tomorrow or something, I don't know. Dude, same. I was so pumped when Genshin came out, but they took too long to release the new areas that I really got unmotivated. Yeah, Rem actually keeps telling me to play because I want Ayaka, and he won't play for me. So I'm like, I gotta do freaking story to get Primo Gems. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'm just lazy. It's not. I've blasted away lots of bad guys like helitrolls and slimes. You're the dangerous one. I found this joke. A gamer dies and goes to hell. After 1 week, the devil goes to God. God? What a crazy person have you sent me here. He destroyed all the cauldrons, killed all demons, running like crazy everywhere and yelling, "Where's the exit to level 2?" Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. Oh yes, Big Sis. Do you want to play a game of Tamari with other friends? I'll leave a Tamari here. Here are the rules. When you hide a Tamari, you have to hide it within the time of a Tamari song. The person who is looking for it will also find it within the song's time. That will make things fair. It's so scary to think we're actually playing with bombs. That's accurate. That's me. It is accurate. Don't be scared, Big Sis. Big Sister Adventurer told me only the bad guys will be bombed. Probably. Probably? I'm off to play somewhere else. Bye-bye, Big Sis. Okay, bye-bye, small child. Interact with the Tamari next to Kid Kurja to play a unique Tamari-based game. Players will be split between the roles of Keeper and Thief. Keeper, host. The host will need to find a safe place to put the Tamari within the limit. Travelers visiting from other worlds take the role of thieves. You will need to find a way to locating it within the same time limit. Ooh. Wait, Ichigo. Ichigo, come here. We're gonna play. Come here. Wait, did I sub to you yet? Wait, what is happening? I got the Tamari game. Come play with me. Tamari, hold up. Did you just miss the explanation I just gave? This thing right here. Wait, I don't care what that is yet. Heck. Going to Friday. Okay, well, thank you. Is it... I'm just gonna call you the Eternal One because I'm struggling to pronounce your name. Ichigo, where are you in the story right now? Oh god, sorry, work. LMAO. Are you working? You working right now while lurking? Inazuma City. I'm in Inazuma, guys.
Incoming.
F.
Nowhere to hide.
Yes, I have you audio only mode, just kinda have background noise. It's okay. Well, it's 2 a.m. here and work for me is 11 a.m. Oh, nice. Well, I can't stay long tonight at work. Just wanted to see if you played any more Nier yet. No, not yet. I wanted to, but the banner for Ayaka ends soon, so I'm like, I actually gotta get Primos because I really want her. Because I went all in on Yola. This Ice Princess, and now I need another Ice Princess. And then I get the Water Priestess because I collect princesses. That's a good boy right there. Look at the good boy. Look at him. He wag his tail. How was Trails in the Sky? Trails in the Sky is really fun. So that's actually a game I enjoy playing with some friends because we like to do dorky voice acting, and it's great. Also, how's my audio sound? I moved my mic closer to me because it was at the side of my desk before, but I'm like, hey, let me move it closer, see if it helps. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn myself down. Oh, I thought that was Blossom. Oh, but this is F. I'll get these berries over here real quick. Those are good. In my humble opinion, maybe? I think that's what that means.
Speed of light.
Honest. But yeah, that works too. Yeah, I've only heard it as humble. The audio is horrible. I have to strain my ears to hear. Oh, I'm sorry. I could talk like this if you want. Nah, that means I have to sit forward. I'm kidding. Bruh, what? What, you want some ASMR? I can attempt. I'm not very good at it. That freaked me out. I'm sorry. Dot dot dot. Okay, so I've killed I don't middle. I don't mind.
Why moves dwarves make the same mistakes over?
LOL. I mean, if you guys want me to, I will talk directly into the microphone. But that's just if you want me to.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
This looks kind of cute.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Rude. Wait, what am I saying? Hello, man. LOL, I like ASMR too, but yeah, when you're minding your business and then you hear it right in my ear. Yeah. Sounded good though. What mic do you have using? I'm using the Elgato 3, Elgato Wave 3. And it has its own little like mixer bar thing that I like a lot because then I can like, you know, adjust audio for both me and stream. It's really cool. Oh, that one, yeah. It's really cool.
We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Oh, one of that. I saw the software mixer. Yeah, so I actually got it on Prime Day for... So it, with the pop filter, was like a very good, you know, price that I couldn't pass it up. So I was like, heck, I'm going to get it. So I got it, and I was happy. Oh yeah, here is our invitation letter. Yes.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Also, yes, we have a Discord. Wave 3 is like 150, I don't remember. Give or take, but I got it on sale, so it was like 130 something with the pop filter, whereas the pop filter normally is like $30 extra. So I'm like, I'll take it. Because I wanted an upgrade anyways.
In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Nice. Prime Day deals are always good. Yes, and you'll probably, since Black Friday's coming up, they usually have good Cyber Monday stuff. You are the 130th server I have joined. How did you get past 100? Please tell me. Because I get capped at 100 and have to leave stuff. Also, welcome to the Void. Hacks. Nice. Oh, I can join. I can go into the tea house, guys.
What break kid?
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma?
I'm exaggerating. Ah, okay.
Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Sorry, I saw a cute dog and gasped and swallowed wrong. Oh my god, look at him! Look at that cutie! Okay, I'm drinking water so I don't die.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Well, of course? So, you're a dog?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
No.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Okay, I was like, wow, buddy.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
Yeah, so how did we do in our test?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
Maybe.
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination.
I have determination.
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean Kazuha's friend?
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So, will we be allowed to meet the Shirasagi Himegimi?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
Look at that doggo.
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
When a girl stares at you, say, wait! Before you get those dreamy eyes on me, I want to get my maps and GPS ready. Okay, go. Nice.
Delicious tea.
Ooh, can have a live band playing. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. You can sit in the floor.
Interesting in the past.
I was hoping there was something. Oh. Stole a book. It's mine now, sir. Wait, can I talk to Doggo? Woof! Can you understand me? Woof. Have you met someone who smells like me before? Woof. Woof. Who's the handsome doggy? You are. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, wait, one more. No, we talk one more time. Can you understand me? Can I sign a contract with you to work here? Woof, woof, woof. Aw. Let me work with you. He's the owner? The owner is a dog? Guys, I want him. I want him to join my party. I want him to be like a 5-star, like, unit. And just be like, his epic power is just adorableness. He just like comes out on the battlefield and they like, he just looks at him and he's just like, hi. And I mean, she said die of the cuteness. I'll swim through an ocean to save you, okay? Not an ocean, but a pool definitely. But not too deep though, because you know, I don't want to wet my hair. Mood.
Vision Hunt Decree?
The only reason I'm following the path is because look at all of these stuff to get. Do I need it? Probably not. I don't. Hi. Oh, citizens need to stay alert. If you see any suspicious people, tell people. Huh? Hello, cutie. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, you sick. You should come with me. We'll go on an adventure. Speaking of which, where is my... I had a floaty boy. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, hey, look at that statue, though. She cute. Oh, that's the quest point. Does your avatar have a gender? And if so, how does it deal with the weird ones?
People probably don't come here often, do they?
So I'm a she. My character is a she. And... Wait, what do you mean by how do you deal with the weird ones?
Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree.
Why did the Shogun issue a Vision Hunt Decree?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts.
How do I say it without hurting someone's feelings? I don't know, because I don't know what you're talking about. My character makes friends with everybody, though, if that helps. Like, all walks of life. There is no... Okay, most walks of life. If you're, like, you know, into, like, children or something, then that's a big no. But, like, you know, like, all races, fine. All sexualities, fine. All that good stuff.
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity.
It's banned on a lot of channels. Okay, so take a look at my rules. The word. Okay, take a look at my rules, and you can see if it's banned on there too. Because I think I have rules on there. But, I mean, you can say something that's close to it. I want to know what you're saying, so I guess you could DM me. And so I can check it out later.
The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue.
Wait, what?
And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
I already have your DMs. You do.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being... oh, I don't know... selfish?
Paimon! Don't say that with her followers, like, right behind you. Jeez.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Oh, I got them from the Twitch, right? What do you mean from the Twitch? see somebody has joined my Discord. Never mind, forget I said anything. Okay. Okay, well. Whoa.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
There, sent. Okay. What was that sound just now?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power. I'm bombing your jet, lol. What do you mean by bombing my jet? Oh. You mean like the seafood? Is that what you mean by... Yeah, like overloaded. Yeah, I get you. I mean, like, I looked at your DM. And I've never had one. So I don't know.
All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Oh, yeah.
Finally!
The aspirations of all. I guess we go back downstairs now. Way the heck over there! Why did you bring me all the way over here then, buddy? Heckin' rude. Cool, there's a heckin'. Dot. Why you dotting? What's up with the dots?
Incoming!
You're just worried because you have a female avatar and you've heard things? I say don't let them get to you. And you can always have a mod in chat to ban them, if worst comes to worst. So, I mean, you know. Yeah, see? So, you're good. No need to worry about that kind of stuff. Also, where the heck is this? And yet another one I cannot seem to find. Is it down here? No, I've already been down there. Okay, well, I'll check later.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
It's hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at?
She's a vase.
Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
This is slightly anticlimactic. Now be nice. I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. And Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times.
Just curious. Oh, which Genshin character do you have a thing for? You mean like a crush on?
At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties.
Yeah, let's go with that. So I prefer male characters. So like Zhongli, I think is one of my favorites. But like I love me a good lady sometimes. And Ayaka, yes, I've known about her for months, and I'm just like, yo, I want her. And then Yola came out, and Rem's like, hey, you should get her because she'll completely round out your team. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll get her. And then I went all in. And now I need to roll for Ayaka because I want her so bad. So yeah, she's my girl. My girl, I want her. But like Zhongli, I don't know if you can see it. I'm doing my eyebrows. Yes. he's the boy.
A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this
nice.
situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I'm just here to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
Why am I so rude? Like, jeez. I'm gonna leave now.
no, please! Wait! Please, don't go!
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
As a wish VTuber, that would be no problem.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
The traveler listens while Ayaka tells the story of the 3 visionless people.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
I thought the same thing. You thought the same thing about me, Ichigo?
Correct.
Wish VTuber?
Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
Hyped for the wish thread on Twitter, by the way. This is gonna be neato. I actually want more people to, like, respond to that. Because, like, it's gonna be huge. And, you know, the fact that I don't have many people responding means that not many people are gonna be a part of it, kind of thing. So it's like, hey, if you wanna be part of something real big involving me, you should totally go and leave a wish. Oof, my Twitter got banned. Oof! Well, it's on my Discord. There's a wish section in my Discord. Go in there and leave a wish. Like, your genuine wish. Your deepest, darkest wish that you're just like, if I had one wish in the whole world, this is what I want. Like, you know, I want that kind of wish. Oh, I like that the first option is I will do as you wish. Seeing as it's kind of my thing, I'm going to pick that option.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
So if I just yeet, I don't want to say it. I mean, just put it in. It could be anything. Anything, you know. I'm looking for wholesome wishes. If you're like, I wish I'd die. No, I do not want that. We do not need this negativity. I'm too embarrassing. Well, it doesn't have to be like a super personal wish. And before Griffith posting my wish. I actually really like that song. Just saying. You know, now thinking about it, that could be where my, theme really came from. That was my parents' song to us a long time ago. They even got, like, the lyrics in a picture frame just to, like, give to us on, I think, our birthday or Easter. I think it was Easter. Because, it was something they really wanted to do. So it's like, wishes are, you know, big part of my stuff. You are. My name's Toda. I'm the liaison between the Yashirokan and the great Narukumi Shrine. Oh, whoops. I meant like Griffith from Berserk. Oh god, totally different vibe I was talking. Yeah, so mine's a country song, I believe, and it's a very wonderful song, and I would recommend it to anybody who like needs just a bit of a pick-me-up. Like, yeah, I still cry when I listen to it, but like, it's good. Oh, send it to me. Gonna start driving home, so I can't look it up. Oh, well, in that case. Dun 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 dun. I'm on YouTube, guys. Gotta mute the tab, though, so I don't accidentally DMCA myself. Also, there's a cool VTuber on here. I'll save that to watch later. Okay, Ichigo, here you go. Are you talking realistic or fantasy wish? It could be any. Actual wish of yours. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it could be, you know, something for your character or something for you personally. Whichever. Yep, there it is. Okay. Zooming in so I can select this tiny little waypoint marker. Oh, hello, sir.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Hi, handsome.
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Let's go say hello.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
My real wish is too lewd. Well, I want, like, do a wholesome wish then. Something wholesome. Yes, what's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
Ichigo, you're driving. Don't put a laughing emote.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
Ellipses.
But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Hi, Dina. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let's do a quick shout out. Yeah. Shout out, Fina. Loop Corp raid. Writes an essay of what I wish for. I mean, you could. Raid. Pokemaster Link, hello. Hello, small man. Why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
I mean, he just had his ambitions taken away. It's no wonder he's like...
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Damn, everyone's wish is realistic. I mean, it can be realistic or not so. I can't tell you exactly what it's for, but I can just tell you what it's big.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Hello, sir.
You must be Tejima.
That's
So
not
what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
You've lived here for a long time.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here.
I'll find out somehow. Do it.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy.
I don't have a storyline for my avatar. Oh no. You gotta make one.
Maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Yes, Paimon, that's how it works.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
BRB, let me grab something to eat. Get some nums.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
The situation? Okay, so we're gonna go and look through this guy's house. Wow, it was that easy to find?
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here.
Isn't it rude to read someone's diary?
Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Oof.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more!
Of course there's more. He wrote in it every day.
I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Lavender melon.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
Small shrine. Okay, here we go.
Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Maybe. Ooh, what's that? To this tree?
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
It's his daughter, isn't it?
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
No, we are not digging it up, Paimon. Okay, I guess we're digging it up.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during the war, go wait for me at Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. No, it's here.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Okay, buddy, we're done reading through your personal diary and digging up your grave. Oh, there he is.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad?
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So, do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Even though you won't know what she looks like?
Tejima seems to be dealing Okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier.
Had to grab senpai. Ooh, nice.
At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Are we just gonna be depresso from like all three
According
people?
to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Blackberry to be exact. Nice. Enjoy. I go to this one. Small child. Do I play a game? With vanilla ice cream on top? Ooh, I had vanilla ice cream for dessert earlier, actually. Midori, what's up? Well, I'm running out of new stories to tell Koichi. What kind of new story? It's a new story I've told by Uncle Ramsey. Ramsey? He said he's been on to many countries and seen many interesting things. In order to record these things, he wrote something called the Travelogue. He showed me a lot of his travelogues. For example, there's a kind of iron carriage that flies in the sky in Fontaine. It runs along an invisible road. It takes no time to travel from one end of the village to another. Oh, I didn't know there was a follow age thing. That's awesome. There's a special kind of grass in Sumeru which can be planted anywhere. It can be planted in soil, water, or sand. Once it's planted, it will sprout and grow. And there's a kind of boat that can stay on the bottom of the sea for a long time. Submarine? Wow, almost 2 months. Yeah, congrats. By riding in that boat, people can get to the deep sea and do all kinds of things, like see all kinds of fish. Did he tell you about Shneznaya? Shneznaya? Well, I don't think so. Well, that's not the point. Recently, Uncle Ramsey stopped sending me travelogue for some reason, so I'm running out of stories to tell Koichi. I know that Uncle Ramsey has been staying at Komori Tea House. I wanted to go find him, but the gatekeeper, Sister Koze, won't let me in because I'm a kid. You look old enough. Can you help me ask Uncle Ramsey what happened to the travelogues? I'm not that old. Anyway, you look like a reliable person. Please help me. I'll see. Oh? Are you also interested in reading those travelogues? No problem. Just give them to me when you're finished. I'll go with you, although I can't get in. I can wait for you near the tea house. I'm so looking forward to reading Uncle Ramsey's new travelogue. Yeah, I don't think Streamlabs is following me. Let's go see some story.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
Yeah, Ichigo and I are new friends. So he will have small follow age.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Emergency provisions, like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
The longest follow age I have is 9 months. That's a long time.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Or
It's
he's
no
sad.
wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him?
Can you click on my name and find out when I created my account? Sure. Wherever my mouse is, there you go. Account created May 26, 2020.
Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Hello, dude. What's up?
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
Been on Twitch for almost 2 years. Nice.
My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
May 26, 2020? What's May 26, 2020?
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And
That's what
it's
I found
not
Twitch.
just
Oh,
that.
nice.
I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
I like how Paimon just gets so excited. Like, let's go. Yes, I'm gonna steal something and then run directly outside the village and hide behind a rock. Nice. I'm gonna set up camp here too. No one will ever find me. I'm so skilled.
We really outdid ourselves this time.
Been on Twitch for 435 days. Nice.
All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Another test subject.
Don't blink.
Fry!
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Not likely. Word has it that you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
They just stole like a ton of stuff, and all we care about is a box.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
They can let this dude sit, but they won't let me sit. Hello? I want to sit down. Let me sit. I want to, like, you know, be able to take a sit and have like picture ups and stuff. Like sitting on a chair is one thing, but like sitting on the floor, that's like, oh, cat. Like, you get it? Like, give me the option. Let me do both. Here you are. You starred on this day.
Welcome to
22nd October 2013.
Tsukumomono Groceries.
Nice.
We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
You have the most views when you play near. Yeah, I know.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, Had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Somehow I found your channel summary? Oh? What's that
If you're
have?
still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
It's a site called Sully Gnome? Ah, I see.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Not a fair price, but fine, fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Hi, Shia. Hi, P2. What's up? How you doing?
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
P2, how you doing? Ichigo, welcome home.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
I just woke up from my nap and saw you streaming, so here I am. Hi. I'm glad you're home safe, Ichigo. I was getting worried. It's been a while since you'd said anything.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Wait, you're not a mature channel. I'm not, actually. Oh, so both of us joined here at the same time. Nice. Oh my god, it's a 30-minute drive about. Rip. Yeah, Ichigo's been here for a while. Just been lurking. And no, my channel isn't set for mature because I don't play anything weird that warrants that, and I don't actually curse or allow cursing on my channel too much. That not being mature is okay. Actually, you recount the encounter with the treasure hoarders and the conversation with
That
Allie.
just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Yeah, I streamed this Saturday. Sorry, LMAO. It's all good.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand.
Did you finish Near Reincarnation? No, but the event for Genshin ends soon, and I really want Ayaka. And she ends, like, I think next Tuesday or something, so I'm like, I gotta start playing again or else I'll never get her, and I want her so bad.
But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Yeah, yeah. Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
I'm addicted to Apex Legends. I have over 100+ hours on that game. Wow. I'm gonna grab something to drink and eat. Be right back. Okay, take your time, P2. Yeah, try that sometime. Dude, same, Ichigo.
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, with this sword,
Heck yeah, that sounds good. Nice.
You should.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
I have a total of 96 hours of streaming Apex. Wow.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade.
LOL, nice.
I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
I want to give this guy a hug.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience.
Poor Kurosawa, pet. I know, right?
Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
So why is it we couldn't just have, like, why did Toma make us come and help him? Why couldn't, like, he, hey, or like, oh, because he didn't know. No one knows. Hello, sir. We're here to help.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Oh no.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Possessed?
Hey there!
Boy's not possessed.
Did something happen?
Who are you?
We're travelers.
Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
I'm not going back until I can call him my sensei.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
Well, I got to go bother my cat. Take care. Okay, bye.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
Wow.
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
No, he's not.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
It does not cause possession. He's just lost his will.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness.
I mean, I've been here the whole time.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
Hey, where's
Please,
Chicky Doo?
excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
If he wakes up? What do you mean if? You want him to wake up. Who are you?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
That's the other sword master, isn't it?
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
We'll find the treasure for sure.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
That looks like the guy from earlier.
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Because you're old. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
I'm back eating lunch leftovers. Hee hee. Ooh, what are those? Tell me what you're having.
I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Wow, Paimon.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
Fried noodles plus shrimps plus some pork ribs. Ooh. Take pics. Why'd you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
Ooh, food set in Discord. Hold on, guys. We're gonna go see some food. Ooh, looking nice, P2. Let me just... There.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword.
I ate a lot.
And nothing could deter
That's
him
rude.
from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
My thought is, if you never wanted to see him again, why were you lurking around his dojo?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me.
That looks good. Ah, it does.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body.
Oh no, did he pass?
After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
We're gonna go back and he's gonna look like a zombie. He's gonna be like hollowed out. Gaunt, I think the word is. Oh look, Shrine Maiden.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
After all that?
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
Shaya, could you give me a quick short summary of Genshin Impact story, please? Haven't played it yet, but heard about it. Okay, let's finish up this cutscene and then I'll tell you about it.
The Shrine Maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head Shrine Maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Sweet Art, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Okay, so let's go to character real quick. So the short notes of Genshin Impact is, this is the Traveler. You have a twin brother. You can either play as the male or female, and you guys travel worlds and, you know, go and do stuff, and then they're like, okay, done with this world, let's go to the next world. So on their way between, you know, their next world and this world, they come in, I guess they landed this world, though they come in contact with this weird god thing that a lot of people have been comparing to Paimon here, this little floating deity lady, thinking that they're probably one and the same person. But in the cutscene, you either choose between, you know, Aether or Illumine, and whichever one you don't pick gets sent into the past. And your past sibling basically starts a rebellion against the gods. And then you wake up several hundred years later, and you're like, yo, I gotta collect elements to get my power back to what it was. So, like, you know, we have collected Anemo and Geo, and now we have collected Electro. And
if you ever want,
we're trying to get to the end of the story as per our brother's request to finally, you know, meet him again. And he says we've always had enough time, which makes me think that these two don't age or take a very long time to age. But so we basically have it going, making friends with the Archons. Archons are the gods of the element. This is Venti. He is the Anemo Archon. And then I don't have Zhongli, but he is the Geo Archon. And then Raiden Shogun, who we're, you know, hoping to meet, is the Electro Archon. And I don't know why the Traveler needs to meet with them, but they need to get the elements from each of them. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know as much about it as some people do. I just know, you know, from Rem fangirling about it all the time.
Knights and aristocrats share the same
So,
cultural heritage.
Yeah, that's basically what I know. It's not as much as I'd hope, and probably I know you'd want some more, but that's at least what I got, and I hope that's helpful in even the slightest amount. That was my best short notes summary I could have done. And also, on the map, on the top corner, you'll see that there are stars. I'm trying to find said stars, and I'm struggling. Ooh. And this is a viewpoint. That's pretty. Man, that's more than I even picked up on from my little bit of story so far. So yeah, good enough for me. Nice. Glad to be of service. Okay. Time for some more story.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
So I like how she has the same color as the Shrine Maidens, but it's very different. Thank you for your service, Yashi. Oh, you're welcome.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
She has a vision on her ear.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
Poor guy.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Uh-oh.
Then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
Wow.
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
She seems like a bitch.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly unagitated, unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Oh?
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further.
I'm gonna cry.
Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Follow the way. Sorry, I had to.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
No, lol, yes.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far.
If you can remember it.
This is my promise. And I humbly ask Ansai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
They just after the
So
turn to
even
leave.
though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yes, it seems as good of a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
Uh-oh.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
She has ears and they're cute.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ellipses.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Speed of light! See that he stays safe.
Is that the one I was saying this whole time? Yeah, okay. I know where I'm going. Oh yeah, let's grant our wish for today. Try your luck. Successfully drawn a fortune slip. Open it quick. How do I open it? Do I go to my inventory? Hello. I want to decipher a fortune slip. Give.
See that he stays safe.
Let Paimon see, let Paimon see. Not bad. But with Paimon, we'll certainly bring you good fortune. So I guess it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. Given from Paimon's reaction. I like that P2 has my star next to his name. Makes me happy. Ready. And let me just make sure there's no nothing up here. Okay. Sad. Okay. Right, it looks so cute and shiny. I love it. Oh, I didn't subscribe yet either, LMAO. That's okay. You don't have to subscribe. Oh! Thank you, Ichigo. Now you have a star next to your name. Thank you.
Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes?
Heck, it's a...
Huh?
Thank
Ayaka!
you.
Huh?
She's so cute, dang it.
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
It's my favorite subscribe icon from all the streamers I've watched. It's simple yet catchy. Thank you. Actually, my friend Uriel made it for me. So you see the panels in my about section? So she made all of those, and then I asked her to make some badges for me. And so she said yes. And they're heckin' cute, and I love all of them. But this is before my lore was even, like, announced. But she made the, like, 6-month, 9-month to a year shooting stars. And, you know, this was before I really thought about my lore. So, she maybe inspired the shooting star aspect.
I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Actually, we didn't really help at all.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
So I think she did this intentionally, because at first we're like, yeah, no, we don't want to help you. We want to, see the Shogun. But now we have a reason to help her, because we've met the people. We've seen what happens when a vision leaves. So I think that's what her plan was.
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Ellipses.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I'll help you fight the Vision Hunt decree. See, I knew this is exactly what she was planning. But at the same time, I'm like, why is my character being such a jerk about it? Like, geez.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Okay. Did we just teleport there? I take you once again to the Komori Tea House. Okay, we teleport.
Well,
nice.
Here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Yes. How do you do your hair and why is it so cute? Okay, I'm sorry. Is there no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people,
yes,
the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, In addition to us, there was also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
What kind of god is Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Have you ever raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must be where Venti went.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Uh-oh.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
It's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Okay. Nice. We can do that. Okay, out of curiosity. Nice, I have enough for a summon. Heck yeah, they reset. You know what that means. Okay, guys. Let's see if I can get my girl. Wait. Let me become the Ice Queen. Stand directly in front of her. Okay? Okay, we got this. We doing some wishes, guys. It's okay. Let's go. Yes, let's go. It's okay. It's okay. We still have 3 more. We got this. We will get her. She will be mine. Okay. We got this. We got 2 more. We got this. We're gonna do it. She's gonna be great. I'm gonna be very happy. It's okay. Last time. We got this. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. She's gonna come. She's gonna come home. No! 4-star. Why must you forsaken me, Yang Fei? Gotten so many dupes of you now. I think I have more. Yeah, I can do another one. Let's go. Get it. Come on. Nope. Okay, this is our last pull, guys. This is our last pull. Do you think we're gonna do it? We're gonna do it. We gonna do it. Yeah? What's the color of the 5-star? The color of the 5-star is yellow. I think it's gold. Yeah, it's like a yellowy gold. I'm waiting for chat to catch up. Maybe Morgan Freeman will have some good words for us. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. So how does the 10 wishes work? I have to have 10 wishes to do it, but I only had 7. So I can't pull 10 at a time. I can only do 1. But it'll basically roll like 10 single wishes and put them together rather than you, you know, spam and do 1. Ayaka, come on, let's go. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, as you can see, I don't have enough currency for it, unfortunately. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna pull the last time. Let's go. Give us our queen. Hyped it up too much. Next time. Sag. Rip. I know. I'm very Sag. But it's okay. I'll just keep, you know. I wonder. Do I get anything from these? Heck, I gotta do the quests. Okay,
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my word.
I love that dialogue from Eula. It's just hilarious to me. Oh, I'll teach you all right. Like, it sounds so threatening. Why do I have such trouble sitting down and working on projects, lol? Voice acting shouldn't take this long for me. You got this. Just do the voices. Pretend like you're talking to a friend, and then, you know, do that. Unfortunately, though, I think I'm going to stop for the night. You guys have any friends who are streaming? Help? I mean, I'm logging off, so I can probably assist better while not streaming. You guys have any friends you want to raid? Show some support? Let me know and I'll raid them. Got any friends? Welp? You have friends, Ichigo? He ain't PG-13, that's fine. Post his name in the chat and I'll copy paste. I mean, it's just you, P2, and me. My buddy Crow Valentine is playing It Takes Two. Oh, hey, I like It Takes Two. Hold on. We raiding, guys. Yeah, It Takes Two is such an amazing game. I thoroughly enjoy that game. So we will gladly go and watch. Okay, guys. So we're going to, since you're both subscribers, you can copy this raid message right here. Yes, that one. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for coming and keeping me company while I got through some story. We'll get Ayaka one of these days. For now, let's go enjoy some It Takes Two with Crow Valentine.
Are we? Oh dear God.